Rock has a relatively short history in China, but it has certainly left its mark on Chinese politics and society. Sprouting up in the 70s and 80s, rock played a vital role in the Tiananmen protests of 1989, with Cui Jian's seminal song Nothing to My Name becoming a rallying cry of the protesters. Since Tiananmen, Beijing Rock has continued to mature, and in the past decade has truly taken on a style of its own. Last summer, I got the chance to explore the burgeoning underground rock, punk, and indie scenes that have encapsulated Beijing's youth. One of the first people I talked to was Xin Chuan, the owner of the venue What Bar, a singer herself, and one of the most prominent women in the Beijing rock scene.
在中国，我觉得其他国家我不知道，可能也不是很容易，就是被更多的人容易知道你。在中国还是非常多的人更喜欢 popular 的 music， 然后很多人不了解 rock， 不了解 rock， 也不了解做 rock 的这些中国的年轻人，没有机会还是不想了解，我不知道啊。对，我觉得可能是还是需要一些时间，然后。就是那个，你看在那个就是电视上 TV 上，不是很容易看到那个 rock。现在这几年要好得多。就做音乐的人在中国，他不在乎 ，don't care 的铁饭碗。然后他们喜欢音乐，所以他们做音乐。但是他们最幸福、最高兴的事情就是，如果我用我的音乐可以让我照顾 look after myself，use my music。可以让我的生活更好 ，is better， 是一个很好的梦 ，good dream。关于政治的都差不多吧，都是说的什么 policeman 不好啊，什么的。但是有些他说的他就是 want to be cool， 可能没有想很多。
没有想很多。
对，没有想很多，我觉得，对，因为很年轻，所以可以随便说。我是 punk。
Yeah, fuck yeah!
Hey, my name is Lucifer. My band is called Rustic.
Rustic?
Yeah, R-U-S-T-I-C, Rustic.
We play rock for what? I want to tell you the secret.
The secret, we play rock and roll for money and the sex.
Yeah, I think if you play rock and roll, if you decide to play rock and roll for, yeah, of course for passion and for your dreams, but I think if you don't think you play rock and roll for girls or for money, I think you're a liar.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Just stay in Hebei, there's no great rock scene.
Yeah.
So I think the capital of China, Beijing, will be more chance for us, will be more audience look for us. That's the reason why I came to Beijing.
Nice.
We want to let more people know us, know the boys from Hebei.
Yeah.
Hebei farm boys.
I have found Rustic at the Max Star Music Festival, one of the many rock festivals that have emerged in China over the past decade. These festivals are generally drunk, wild, and pretty much just opportunities for the youth to congregate and jointly release their pent-up energies. On the other side of the rock spectrum from Rustic, there is a generally older contingent of folk rock musicians floating around Beijing. Musicians like Bai.
我静静地坐在人的村庄，人居住的地方。
我现在已经很大了，上中然后在我年轻时候，就是不搞数学活动，然后 原来做了17年乐队，现场从2008年到现在就是为什么？因为就是我想换一种方式去表达这个性格，因为以前是一种摇滚乐是很直白的，是抗争的，但是我现在是想换一种比较舒缓平和的方式。其实心里面想的本质都是没有改变，只是方式改变。
有什么是你的事？
Another older musician I met was Xander, who had left his band and started a guitar shop. His views were some of the most societally critical of anyone I met during my time in China. This no doubt had to do with his involvement in the music industry.
好的歌词，他在说一些现实的生活呀，包括现在整个的社会的问题、政府的问题，就是中国社会的一些问题。
有政府的东西吗？
有一些政府的东西。然后，多数现在因为中国社会现在就是反差特别大。为什么？就是有钱的人特别有钱，如果没有钱的人是特别没钱。不像别的国家，可能有钱的人特别多没关系，没问题，有钱的人多没问题，但是没钱的人不会越来越没钱。是这意思。
As I delved deeper into the music environment, I soon realized that the uniqueness of Beijing rock was not in the punk or metal, nor was it in the cerebral folk or political elements. Rather, I found a growing body of bands combining traditional Chinese influences with modern Western rock influences, with the outcome a fascinating musical hybrid.
The music in Beijing is very unique, and the people combine the Western music and Chinese traditional music together. So it's quite different from the Western rock music. So this is a band from Yunnan called Shanren. Shan means mountain, Ren means people.
And this is your favorite Chinese band?
Yes, one of the favorites.
So can you talk about like what they're doing in their music?
They use the Western instrument and also the Chinese traditional music instrument.
Which Chinese instrument are they using?
Like 乐琴, 乐 means moon 琴.
And then so is it like, are most of the bands that are doing this like combination of Chinese and Western, are they from outside of Beijing, or are they also like, are the bands from Beijing doing this?
You know, the players in Beijing came from all over China.
So is that
only
like
local people, and if like me, I'm from Harbin, and some people from like Inner Mongolia and Xi'an, and many places.
可能就会拆了，也许见不着了，但是总有好的音乐在你的身旁。祝愿所有热爱音乐的朋友们。
你们叫什么名字？
我叫布衣乐队。
布衣乐队。你们用那个传统音响还有那个摇滚的音响，怎么放在一起？
就是一种感觉，自然的感觉。因为我们的吉他手5岁，弹古筝。
中5岁。啊，OK。
弹了5年，弹到10岁。所以他对中国传统的东西非常了解。后来又做摇滚乐，所以他加这种传统的东西很多。
guzheng has been in use for over 2,000 years, and yet here I was seeing a rock band incorporating it into their set. The instrument added a mystical quality to the music that I had not heard before. The usage of traditional instruments like the guzheng is an aspect of Beijing Rock that you simply cannot find in the West.
没有问题，有问题是因为好多人对传统不了解，对摇滚乐不了解。其实传统有非常多优秀的东西，而且传统有很多摇滚的东西，像美国60年代的嬉皮，他们很崇拜中国的有几个诗人，就是中国古代的，所以传统的和摇滚的是没有问题。
你觉得外国人也会喜欢，还是就是中国人？
我觉得其实它不分外国和中国人。音乐最好的地方就是它不会被语言、政治、地域把它束缚起来，它不会的。只要是好的东西都会喜欢。就像全中国的人都在听英文歌曲，但是都听不懂歌词的意思。但是好的东西就会喜欢，有感动的东西就会喜欢。
Nanwu is another young Beijing band mixing modern and traditional influences. Their keyboardist also plays the flute, their lead singer's voice resembles the tone of a traditional Beijing opera singer, and some of their songs even reference Maoist society. The bridge in one of their songs is actually a Cultural Revolution era chant. Further, the name Nanwu itself is a Buddhist religious term. Because of China's many ethnic traditions, the sheer variety of the traditional styles incorporated into Beijing rock is incredible.
我们喜欢摇滚乐，首先喜欢摇滚乐，喜欢西方的这种现代音乐。然后呢，我们这身体里血液里面有这个新疆音乐、维吾尔族音乐的东西在里面。我们要玩那种维吾尔音乐的话，可以随手就能弹出那种味道的东西来。那我们就想能不能把这个西方音乐和新疆音乐的东西结合起来，一起玩。对，所以就一直在摸索。 现在还没有特别完善，还是在摸索。
As Milladine said, it is still a process. Sometimes the outcome is hard on the ears, but in some cases the fusions are unique and beautiful. Further, it's clear that a brand of Beijing rock is developing that is distinctly different from anything that exists in the world today. The question is where it will lead. In a country changing as quickly as China, it is safe to say that it could lead anywhere.
要仔细看清前方的路。